It's a land-grabbing matter that is coming to a boil. 545 acres of prime agricultural land back of Seafield, West Coast, Berbice. The land was originally controlled by the Seafield Cooperative Land Society Limited. That society ran into a snag with the authorities last year. It was duly dissolved and the land was repossessed by the MMA ADA after it was established that the management of the Seafield Cooperative Society had been insufficiently transparent. The land is currently controlled by the MMA ADA and it was leased in small blocks to small farmers of Seafield, some of whom had been members of the defunct Seafield Cooperative Land Society Limited. These farmers have been preparing their plots for the second rice crop. Now, they are being told to abandon their plots or face serious consequences if they don't.
This lease was issued to us to help us from our poverty, hunger, and what I must say, the crime that we face in this country.
I decide now that I'm going to plant my land. So I come down at the back dam, start making necessary preparation to plant. And people from the Seafield Co-op saying that the lease is not valid.
The management of the MMA ADA confirmed on Monday that the 50-year leases held by the small farmers are legitimate, having been granted by the MMA under circumstances that can withstand scrutiny. The MMA explained that two cooperative societies, including the Seafield Society, had formally been recognized by the MMA as the legitimate controllers of the disputed land, but that those cooperative societies had never held title to the land. The small rice farmers of Seafield are now bracing for a showdown, which is highly likely to be fiercely fought.
They want to claim back the land because they said the government changed and the government that was in power, that was in place, has no power, so the lease invalid because there's a new government in place. So I want to ask this question: if the government that is in place right now, if he's not looking into our needs and our situation just as the government before. That is why we're here this morning, because we're facing a lot of difficulty because now we have to work the land, and the co-op owner they say blood is going to shed because they already take the lands and rent them out to other people.
Roy and James for HGP Nightly News.